This tutorial is going to help you complete Dreamweaver project number 4. I'd like to show you the finished product first. Let me go ahead and click on this. And we're going to be calling this weather.html. It is a 7-day forecast for the city of Menor. The way that this is a little bit different from your last project was, in the last project you created AP divs which stay put on the page. This page, however, will shrink and grow to 100% the width of the browser window. So if the browser window was a little skinnier, the table adjusts. It will always be 100% the size of the window. So this is called a table layout, and we're going to be showing the 7-day forecast. So ultimately that is our goal. I have my web page saved here on the desktop. This could be your H drive. You're going to need to create an images folder and then save these images in it. I have all of these images saved for you on our class website. I'll go ahead and log in. It's under assignment number 8. All you have to do is log in and then just save each of these pictures into a single folder for you to use. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started and make this page from scratch. So I'm going to go ahead and click HTML, and I'm going to save the page immediately. I'm going to save it as weather.html, and I'm going to overwrite this because I already have it in existence. You may not have to do that step. And then the first thing we're going to do is give a title to this page, and that's going to be 7-day forecast. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to need a table with 5 rows and 7 columns. Now that's under the Insert menu and Table. I already did this once and set it so my rows and columns are already set to what they need to be. Make your table width 100% so that it stretches the entire width of the screen, and make your border thickness 0, which means that the borders will be invisible. I'm going to click OK. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to merge together this top row because that's going to be our heading. So I'm going to select them all, and then I'm going to right click, select Table, and then Merge Cells. Next thing I'm going to put in here is the City of Menor dash 7-day forecast. In the second row, one cell at a time, I'm going to put the days of the week. So I'm going to start with Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, down in the bottom rows, I'm going to skip one row because this is where our pictures are going to be. So in the 4th row, I'm going to put high, colon, space. And then I'm going to put in the 5th row, the bottom row, low, colon, space. And I can actually copy that to each of the subsequent cells in the 4th and 5th row. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm using Control-C and Control-V. Control-C copies and Control-V pastes. So now that I have that set up, we need to find out what the weather is going to be. So I can open up a browser and I can go to weather.com. When that loads, I'm going to click into the search by zip and put in 44060, and then I'm going to click on 10-day forecast. So I'm going to skip to the end here because it starts on Sunday, so I might as well do the next Sunday. So next Sunday it's going to be scattered thunderstorms, high of 70 and 59. So let me plug that in. 70, 59. I'll come back and do the pictures last. So we'll do 70, 59. Monday is going to be 66 and 57. Tuesday will be 67, 52. And Wednesday is going to be 64 and 52. And then Thursday, 65.49. Friday, 73.59. And Saturday is going to be 77.63. Okay, now we're going to insert the degree symbol here, and that may not be easily found right away, but where you're going to find it is your tab here for the insert tab is probably not open, but if you click insert, it should expand it for you, and then you're going to change it from common, which this is probably loaded up first, to text. Then we're going to scroll to the bottom, and I'm going to click on characters. This gives us all kinds of other characters that we can put in. We just want this degree symbol, which is the ampersand DEG semicolon. So if I did want to put this in the code view, I could just type in that, go back to the design view, and then copy this to the rest. So I'm going to click OK. So if you do have trouble finding it, you could do exactly that. Just in the code view, if I were to switch to code view, this is all that's being added to it. So back to the design view, I'm going to highlight it, I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to paste it next to each one of these temperatures. And again, I'm using Control V to paste and copy. So copy is Control C, paste is Control V. Okay, next we're going to insert these images, and we're going to click the Insert menu and then click Image. I've already got the images saved to a folder on my desktop. This could be in your H drive. And I have to look at the forecast again. I think it's thunderstorms for Sunday. Yeah, scattered thunderstorms. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. That's this one. We always have to put alternate text for images. So thunderstorms. Now notice how large it is. We're going to actually change this so it affects all further images. If we were to drop more images on this page, they would all be this size, which is way too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on the image, click CSS Styles, New. And then I'm going to change the tag. The tag for an image is IMG. So if I click OK, I am changing the style rules for all IMG tags, which are image tags. So I'm going to click block, and then I'm going to, or box, and I'm going to click on width is 100 pixels, and the height is going to be 100 pixels, and I'm going to click apply. You can notice immediately it shrunk down in size, so it's a 100 square size. So I'll click OK, and every image that I drag onto this page, since they were all originally much larger, are now going to become this size, because it will inherit the IMG style rule. Let me go ahead and click Insert Image, and I believe Monday was partly cloudy. I'll click OK. If it's not, I can drag it to another day. So let's go back and find out what that is. So our Monday is showers, Tuesday is partly cloudy. So I'm just going to move this over to Tuesday, and then Insert Image, and then showers is this one. So here's the rain. I'll just put rain for the alternate text. And then let's look at the next part of the week. So we got Wednesday is partly cloudy, Friday is partly cloudy, and Saturday is partly cloudy. So I'm just going to copy those. And then Thursday is sunny. So I'm going to go Insert Image, Sunny. Okay, next we're going to be doing some style for the rest of this. We want to change the text. The text here is a type of text that has serifs, that's not really good for digital format. It's actually easier on the eyes if we go with a sans serif text. So let's just do that. We're also going to add some color to this row and some color to this row. So let's start with the bottom row, highlight all of those cells, and down in the Property Explorer, right next to where it says BG, that stands for background. We're going to change the background color to pound 66 quadruple F. So that's FF, FF, 66 FF, FF. And that changes it to a light blue. All right, in the fourth row, we're going to change this to a light orange by, again, going to this background color, and I can type this in. It's going to be FFCC66. Okay, next we're going to select all the rows. So I'm going to select the entire table, and I want all of this to be horizontally centered. So I'm going to add a new rule for that. And to do that, I'm just going to right click anywhere in these selected cells, and then I'm going to select CSS Rules, New. And what I really want to affect here is the TD tags. So I could do the whole table, but I'm going to do the TD tag, which stands for Table Data Column, and click OK. And what I want here is I want the block, which has the text align, and I want to change that to center and click apply. So everything shifts to the middle, and I'm going to click OK. All right, for these top two rows, they want us to highlight this, and then down in the Property Inspector, just click B for bold. And I'm going to take that one step further. I think this should be a heading. So I can select this whole cell by just going down here and selecting the TD tag. It's a quick way to get to it, and I'm going to make this a heading 1. Then I'm going to select the second row, and I'm going to make this the second heading. So here, this is going to be bigger text, but it's going to be slightly smaller than heading 1. Next, the style for the whole body. I'm going to make a new style for this. So we're going to change the font. Here there's a little new CSS rule quick button, so we might as well use that. And I'm going to make this for a particular tag. In this case, I want it for the entire body. So I'm going to scroll up and find that. I can just type it in. There it is, body. Click OK. And then under the type category, I'm going to select Tahoma and click apply. So this is going to change the font for everything on the page because it's part of the body rule. So everything within the body will fall under that rule. Okay, so now that we have this all styled up, we're going to save and preview it. We can do that in this step here. I'm going to click the preview in Chrome, click save, and up it comes. So here's our finished page, and every time that we resize this, it should stay 100% the width of the page because we were using a table layout.